Okay. So I need a 120 tooth gear, and I was going to cut it out of a massive piece of 25mm cast plate I've got over there. I remembered I've got these bits, and rather than saving them forever and a day, I'm going to rev up the plasma car, which says it should do a 10mm clean cut or 12mm severance. I've got it set up over a plastic bucket. I'm hoping that the plastic bucket doesn't fly light, but we'll see. Melting. Yep, I think the bucket's melting. I've got another bucket. It actually melt through the base of the bucket. Luckily. Over here, in amongst all this other stuff, I have a massive bucket full of steel bucket full of refractory material. Okay, bit there. Not bad, bit warm. Oh. Okay. Softies. Okay, so swap the jaws out. Ensuring this definitely going to blow some of the crap out of here. So the first thing to do is turn off the compressor, because the compressor has a special pressure sensitive switch in it which is designed to turn on when you're least expecting it and take 5 years off your lifespan through terror. There is some grot in here. Alright. No. Tappy tap. Oh. Alright, one. Two. Sounds like three. Right. and that's flushed up. Not using solvent. I'm using duck oil, which does leave a little bit of oil in there. But I'm also going to get my ELD oil can. Try and get a little bit of oil in there. As usual, most of it ends up all in my hand. Lovely. So, put the 3 hard jaws away before I decide I dump them into the swath. And let's see which is which. That looks like a 2. That looks like a 1. Let's find the scroll. And there's a scroll. Pass the first. Jaw number 2. Pass the second. Jaw number 3. So that's the 3 hard jaws. It's still quite hot actually. Much smoother, but it's never going to actually hold that. So read your out. Full jaw in. Okay. So, let's see. It's got some grit in the back of that jaw. This one can come out completely and get a bit cleaned. God, that is really gritty. Notice that I've got the lathe turned off now because when I'm doing this I do tend to fall in the bad habit of leaving the chuck key in. Oh, nasty. Okay. Bit of duck oil. Bit of air. So, totally different. No, I'll put them all roughly the same. Offer up the work. I'm taking a bit. That's probably going to be too much. Oh, we'll give it a go. Yeah. So we'll go halfway. There's some bits of previous. Now, I'm going to get a rough file out from the rough file drawer. Another rough file drawer. Preferably a sharp rough file. Definitely not one of my nicer files, so I don't get ruination. Let's have a bit of light on the subject. So yeah, these 4 holes were left from the previous incarnation of this, which is a bit of a tool plate for loading an injection moulding machine, I believe. So I've scribed the 6.1 inch line that I believe I need for my 120 tooth 20 dp diametral pitch gear. So working that out, you do number of teeth plus 2, so it's 122 divided by the diametral pitch, so 122 over 20, which is 6.1. So I need a 6.1 inch disc, and that's what I'm up to now. Now, why, you may ask, am I trying to turn this in a 4-jaw chuck when it's quite clear it's the outside that's rough, as the proverbial bear's arse. Because what I want to do is get it set up so it's as central as possible, based on the dot punch mark I put in the centre. Right, so because there is a dot punch mark there based on these 4 holes. Just because it would annoy me if them 4 holes are not roughly in the right place. So what we're going to do now, take out the nice sharp cutting tool which wants to bite a lump off my hand, and then put that back. Now I want to have a little bit of spray on there, because when you leave the swarf on there, sometimes it does tend to pick up and looks like rust. It's just like surface layer rust. Like I say, don't leave the chuck key in unless obviously the machine's off. To be fair, it's not a good habit to get into. Leave the chuck key in anyway, but anyway, right. So what I want is a centre with a hole in it. Here's one. Jesus, quite big then. That'll do. So I'll support the giant centre with the little centre. Let's have a smaller centre than that. Right. Yeah, there we go. It's a little Morse taper number 2 off the Myford, no doubt. Actually went a lot better than I thought. So let's see how far over we are. Queet away! GTI. Super quality Chinese brand here. Just because I can afford that. Let's see, where are we? put that out of the way. Give it a nice detailed clean down. So we have the clock gauge set up quite as close as possible realistically to the piece of work. So what we got, around at 60, that was away. So we've got 25, so we've got 85 thou. So this one joint needs to go down, so it means this joint needs to go up. It's quite a way, so I'm just going to go for it. Right, that's as close as it needs to be. Dead centre out, live centre out. There's a drill chuck. King of drill chucks in this massive thing. It is 5-20 Rome chuck. I should have a set drill over here. I do try and wear gloves most of the time nowadays when I'm doing this sort of work, because I think as I've got older my skills are more susceptible to bits of metal getting stuck in it. Right, just one last check, make sure I tightened all the jaws. Righty tighty. I'm pretty much guaranteed not to wear it. Make sure the chuck's tight on as well, because I did just change it. Okay. Starting at 350 RPM. And smash the centre. Great start. There he is. The man who never broke the centre drill never made a thing. Here's the significantly larger centre drill. So I set it in there, and what I am going to do is change range. So the variomatic gearbox, based on balls running around in tapers, change down, switch it back in, back to your range. Plenty of clearance behind this, but I don't want to compress it too much and bone the plate. You can only throw it once, you can't unthrow it. I have a number of boron bars. I particularly like this form of boron bar here. It's a very nice little boron bar. The disadvantage of it is it only has 2 working tips per insert. So if you take away a lot of material, it becomes quite an expensive thing to run. I also have, just to give you insta-clean with the air there. This sort, which I got from in the middle, now this, as you can see, I've already absolutely destroyed a number of the tips on this. But this has 6 tips, 6 edges per insert, and this bar actually came from our good friends from China, with a box of 10 tips for peanuts. And as much as I'd love to say they're nowhere near the quality blah blah blah, they basically are. No discernible difference to the massive quality stuff. Also, what I do, which I think what I'll do is make sure to tip this through the hole. I'm going to use the packages, so I'm going to into these along the bed. So yeah, I think I'll check the digital readout up here, which let's see if we can give you a look at the readout. There it is, just in the corner, 27.04. Great camera shot there. Once more, definitely don't do this for a living. That this is sharp as a knife on the inside. There we go. Look at that. Right. Notch there and notch on there. Okay, pretty flat nice. Change job. Should use this one because I've got it. 1, 3. Okay, another crack in these. I'll do the last one. Sticky. This L is actually got a pressure release regulator. I'm not going to use it yet. I'm not sure one. Because I feel it, because I've acquired the pressure reducer valves and the pages and stuff. But I haven't quite figured out the yet. So you have to be careful because high pressure air is not safe. That's everything in the workshop is not safe. You don't play these things, they're not safe. That's a nice good machine. So, motor on. As it starts up, taking the speed down. Going to go minimum 350. Just going to find out if I want to feed this. Okay, good. And I'm just thinking that's going to be like glass hard, so I'm going to feed that by hand. So I broke the edge both sides. The edge in the middle will be sharp now that I've faced it. But yeah, that is ready and waiting to become a 120 tooth gear. Just need to start gashing and jobs are good.